We saw Arsenal.
What's going on, folks? What is going on? I am waiting on the guests to arrive. I am waiting on the guests to arrive. It's a local Man United fan that lives in Manchester. Just want to hear his thoughts about our season, our upcoming game against Bodo Glimt, and just everything in general about what's going on in the club itself. And yeah, folks, I'm looking forward to this. He is a local Manchester Red. So um, yeah, just if you guys have any questions for him, leave them in the comments, and let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. So yeah, man. So we play Athletic Bilbao tomorrow. Yes, I send the link. I sent the link to the email you sent me yesterday. I send it to you. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to make a. I'm gonna send it to you again, Ray. Hold on. Hold on. Just give me a second. Where is that email address? All right, Ray. I'm gonna send it to you. Just send it to you, Ray. Check your phone. I just send it. Just send it. But yeah, folks. Play Athletic Bilbao tomorrow, and I'm very confident. I'm confident about that game. I feel like we could get a draw. I'm okay with us getting a draw, but if we want to go back to Old Trafford, we need to seal it and win. It's going to be a difficult game, but listen, I'm looking forward to it. I'm up for that game. I'm so up for it. And let's just make it happen. There he is. There he is. What's going on, Ray?
What's going on, man? Big up, man. Big up to my fellow
Big up, big
Manchester
up, big
United
up.
fan in is it New York you live in?
It's good. It's good to have you on the channel. You know,
Yeah,
I
man.
know we
Big up.
talk a lot. We talk a lot in the group all the time,
Yeah,
and
man.
you know how we get in a group. We go back and forth with each other.
Yeah, yeah. Good debates.
So yeah, man. How you feel about tomorrow's game?
Well, I I feeling relaxed, but
Feel relaxed.
I feel relaxed because I
Yeah.
think if we beat this team over the two legs, I think we've got a good chance of winning the Europa League. I mean,
Yeah.
I look about we'll probably be the hardest team we're going to be
Hmm.
facing, mate, because we're going to go through to their ground, and I'm kind of hoping that as long as we don't as long as we
Yeah.
come away with a league or a draw.
Eric, can you turn up your volume just a little bit? Just a little bit. Could barely hear you.
Oh, hold on. Let me just
Yeah.
something. Can you hear me now? Is it better?
Yeah, I hear you a little better. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I was saying, man, if we can get a draw or a 1-goal lead out of that game tomorrow, I take it,
Yeah.
bro. Because I think at Old Trafford there's magic, man. There's magic. There's
Okay,
always
that's
magic at
good.
Old
That's good.
Trafford.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So me that's what I feel like tomorrow. I feel like tomorrow we're gonna get a draw. To be honest, that's the feeling I'm getting, right? Because I'm like,
Mm.
you know what? I'm not. I'm happy, but I'm not too happy. I'm happy, but I'm not getting too happy because Ahmad is back and the lit is back. So
Mm.
I'm like, you know what? That's a boost for us. But at the same time, I feel like the manager is gonna try to get them some minutes so they could get used to, especially Ahmad. 'Cause Ahmad been out for like 2 months now.
Yeah, he's been out for
Yeah,
time, innit?
2 months. So like, I want to see him on the pitch because we've been relying on him to score goals for us thus far. But
Yeah.
so I feel like now that we have him back, yes, I want to see him. But are we gonna rush him to come back?
Well, I think he's gonna well, he's gonna be on the bench
Big up
if he can play.
Dancy.
He's gonna be on the bench and then he's probably not gonna come in the second half or so. And then we might give him a little run
Yeah,
out
and the great
on
one.
Sunday. On Sunday, and then we might be
Yeah,
saying for the next week. Next week now, I think we might run him out. I think we might give him a bit of a run out next week because I think that's do or die
yeah,
next week at Old Trafford, mate. If we could, as I said, bro, if we just, I don't even matter if it's a dull, boring game for Manchester United, man, because you got to come take them home when you're still in the tie. You catch what I'm saying? And then go all out at Old Trafford, bro, because that's where the noise and the magic
yeah,
is,
yeah,
mate.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And European nights, no matter what European competition it isn't, but European nights is
Yes,
something else
man.
there.
Yes, man. Because
Something else, man. So you
yes,
know what I mean?
we,
Unfortunately, I couldn't get a ticket, but because they all sold out before I realized the tickets had
yeah.
dropped. So I can't.
That last game was torture.
Oh, bro, I was like, shit,
Yeah,
man. I was in the pub in it. I was like, oh, drinking
bro.
on the
But let's
Guineas in it,
yo,
and then and then when yeah, because we were 2-0 up as we
ah,
do 2-0 up, bro, and we do what we do, ain't it?
right, right,
Blow it,
right.
and I was like,
Yeah, I
shit,
know. We are 2-0 up, and we let them score. They let them tie,
yeah,
and
I
and
know.
it's like we gave them the lead, and they got down to 10 men, and they were still beating us.
You know what I mean?
I'm like,
Beating us to 10 men. I'm
jeez,
like, oh fuck. I
I'm
was just,
like, why are we suffering so much?
bro. I was just waiting for the meltdown. I was waiting for the meltdown. Was going to
Yeah,
happen that week, bro. I was like, oh shit, that's it, bro. That's it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get the meltdown. But all of a sudden,
yeah.
because
So
that was a
so
penalty.
so
That was a
so
penalty. Sorry.
so so yes. No, sorry, not to cut you. So for me, right? I think Casemiro was the man of the match for me.
Yeah.
Casemiro was the man of the match for me
Yeah.
because if it wasn't for Casemiro, we wouldn't have gotten that penalty.
No.
And when he passed it to Maguire, and Slabhead just hit it in the corner.
Man, I call him 50p head, man. 50p head got that in the
Yeah,
corner, like, and I'm telling you, Casemiro is. I know he gets a lot of stick this
50
season,
feet
but
head.
because he's got a big
Yeah,
head, but the bloody ball comes off his head like a
but
50p, isn't
but
it?
but another thing. Yeah, and another thing to ask you, right? Like how this is Amarim's preseason, right? Some of these players are not hit his or whatever. So, do you think Ineos is gonna give him what he needs, or you think they're just gonna play like they know what they're doing? Because honestly, for me right now, they on fraud watch for me at the moment.
Well, Rasta, they really have to do the work in the summer. Soon as the final ball is kicked in May, which is almost soon, they gotta get the ass up and get going, bro, because they've got to give this guy what he got, because
Mm-hmm.
they're the ones who put him into this position. They're the ones who put us in this position, to be fair, because they
Mm-hmm.
said, "Oh well, the season is over in November. We're gonna be doing our thing in January. January come, you thinking, oh, we're gonna get some
Mm-hmm.
strikers in. I don't mind who they moved out in January. I don't mind if they moved out Anthony, Rashford, but I was expecting 2 or 3 men in the January window, and then summertime you continue that growth. That never happened. Never happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it killed our season even more. I'm surprised we're even still a youth, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest, because we're relying on basically youth guys and academy players, to carry us to the
Mm-hmm.
end of the season. So as I'm just like you, they're on fraud watch. They've got to deliver.
Yeah,
I heard,
the
I
youth
heard that
project.
some, I mean, I heard some of the things that they say they want to bring in. They want to bring in Acuna. Well, he's got to come in soon as the
All right.
season is finished, and whoever else to help Amrin, because you can't be messing about in the
Mm-hmm.
summer, because we will be in the same position next summer if the Ineos don't back this guy fully in the summer.
Absolutely, absolutely. So realistically, right? Who do you really want us to be the main striker for them to bring in?
Well, for the main striker, I would want. Um, well, I wouldn't want the guy that I'm built up in it, Joggers, because we worked with the system. But I know I don't really feel like we're going to get him, because I don't
Mm-hmm.
feel we are in that position unless we win the damn
Mm-hmm.
Europe Cup, and that's always ifs, isn't it? You always work, and I don't like to work on ifs. I always
Money
like to work on
wise, yes.
something that's concrete, and then if comes later, isn't it? And right now, you know, the ifs,
Mm-hmm.
the concrete thing is probably the
Right.
lat, but I would rather, an experienced guy, because we've seen, as you and me and all these guys, a great one. I see him, they ain't a great one. Uh, we all have the discussion about the experience. I do agree with the
Yeah,
boys,
he's
them.
in the chat. He
Yeah,
was in the
man.
chat. Yeah,
I do agree with the boys, them, into it. When
yeah.
we need experience up front, because even though I like development player like Rasmus and all these guys, yeah, you need a guy that can bang in some goals,
Mm-hmm.
into it. You really
Mm-hmm.
do, mate, because United are just not that club. We're not that club that's gonna
Absolutely, because
go.
we desperately need that.
That's it, man. You know what I mean? We're not that club to go.
Mhm.
All right, mate. You're growing,
Yeah.
and okay, we'll give you a little off season, and then we'll let you come back again next season. Even though I like the, the,
Mm-hmm.
the idea of development players, we need a guy that can bang straight away, and then let the development guy them do whatever they do in the
Yeah,
background,
yeah,
isn't it? Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Right. For me, man, I never seen our club at this level in the league. Never, bro. Never.
Bro,
I
I'm
know. I
telling you
remember we
now, bro.
finished
Yeah.
fifth. We finished
Hmm?
sixth, but
Seventh
never
or something like that.
eighth, and never where we at now. And
Bro, this
it's a disgrace.
it's a long time. It's a long time. I think this is pre Premier League days. I've seen United this bad. Because I'm not kind of finding the 80s, isn't it? So,
Mm-hmm.
but since '92, bro, I've never seen United this bad, mate. You know what I mean? It was terrible. I mean, you can't even celebrate a goal. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? You're watching the games and you're thinking, well, if you're not going to win the league, or we're
yeah,
not going to
bro.
do it,
It's
I
torture
want
to
to celebrate.
watch, man.
Yeah, man. I want
It's
to watch.
torture.
Yeah, man. I want to celebrate some goals, because I sometimes feel like singing attack, 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 because these boys are just
Yeah.
like, what are they doing? You know, and it's like, bye. Yeah, I mean, it's been
And
torture this season.
for me, Ray, not to cut you, man. Not to cut you, but continue. Sorry, continue.
No, no, no. You go on, man. 'Cause I think there's a
Mm.
delay between us, so go on. Yeah.
Ri- yeah. I think there's a slight delay, but for me, man, like I already write the season off, but I'm like, whatever points we get, as long as we don't get relegated, which mathematically we didn't get relegated because the teams below us are horrible,
Mm, mm,
horrible than
mm,
us, right?
mm, mm.
Um, we have what 39, 38, 39 points.
39. Yeah.
Do I wish we had more? Yes. Do I blame the manager for where we're in right now? No, I blame the ownership because they should have known better. If you know you wanted to get rid of Ten Hag, you should have kept Van Nistelrooy as the interim manager and then let Amarin come in the summer, etc.,
Yes,
etc. Because I felt if Van Nistelrooy was still the manager, right, we would have probably be the same where we at or be a little better. But
yes.
they came out with an interview with Gary Neville saying, "Oh, we made mistakes." Yes, mate, y'all made a lot of mistakes.
A lot of mistakes, Rasta, man. That's a lot of mistakes, man. And just getting back to that, I mean, I was with you because we had our conversations, bro, and I really thought we were going to be in a dogfight because I was thinking, especially in that December, when we were losing games terribly at home, but we were getting our ass kicked, man. Sorry, guys, for the language, but man, we were getting
Mhm.
dogged out. I think we were getting 3-0, back to back 3-0 at home, into it.
No,
And then
it's okay, man.
you just thought,
This strain. Spurs get battered everywhere we go, where they go. Man
yeah,
United get battered everywhere they go.
yeah, man, home underway, we were getting battered, home underway, yeah. And I thought, yo, we are in some big
Yo,
time dogfight. But to give Amrin his due, he came and he did get some good results against the other teams below us. So then after we started getting a little
hmm
bit further from the other teams, I thought, oh yeah, okay, whatever. We're going to be safe. And then I just kind of switched off from the Premier League. You know what I mean?
hmm
Because I think to myself, we're going to finish our worst total ever in the Premier League, and we're going
yeah,
to
me
finish our
too.
worst position ever
But I
in
was
the
locked in on Europa. Notice
yeah,
in the group, I don't really talk much unless
no.
it's about Europa. I don't talk about the league. I switched off.
Yeah, man. I switch off from the league. I switched off from the league from the day I know that we were safe. I think when we beat Ipswich, I think, and I know that they're not gonna catch us. I said, you know what? Forget the league, mate. It's all about Europe, and
Yeah.
let's try and get that Europa League Cup and finish the season with some sort of smile, so we can laugh and say, oh well,
Yes.
at least we won a trophy. Yeah.
But But for me, man, I want to say 3 seasons back to back. See, 1, 2, 3. I need to say we lift silverware 3 seasons back to back because this is atrocious, disrespectful. I am not having it. This cannot happen again with Man
Oh no, it
United
can't.
because
It
our
can't.
main rivals. Oh my God! When I see them 2020, I'm like, no.
You know what I mean, bro? I mean, I've had to suffer this season on Facebook and on
Mm,
the banter groups. I mean, bro, suffering away. But you know what I mean?
mm,
All the Liverpool fans are bantering me.
mm.
Bro, I got fucking
Suffering, right?
bro, I'm suffering,
I
bro.
feel like we've been crucified.
Good, bro. You know what I mean? I've lost all my hair now because of the season, bro. I've
Yeah,
just been trying to laugh it off and go, oh, bro, we're coming
yeah,
back. But I
yeah,
just hope, man. I hope because
yeah.
next season we can't be this, bro. Next season we can't be down this bottom half, man. Nah, it's not. It's not United, bro. It's not United at all. Mm-mm.
No, it's unacceptable, man. This cannot
Very
happen again.
unacceptable.
So this
No.
this fraud ownership we have, because y'all want to enable the Glazers to stay, right? This
Mm,
fraud ownership. If you all
mm.
don't give this manager what he needs, I tell you, I'm telling you, man, I am DONE done. I will call you lot out every day of the week because it's a
Yeah,
disgrace
it's a disgrace,
for what our
bro.
club's gonna go through.
I mean, they're charging me now £66 to go through the mid-season,
Mhm.
bro, and they're talking about they're going to put the prices up. Now, I don't mind if you're going to put the prices up at the end of the season and say, oh well,
Bro, how much pound?
£66, bro, to go, and it was 40 something pounds to go to the games, yeah, and they put it up mid-season, mate, and that's
That's
why
like
I kind
about
of
90 US.
there you go, 90 US to go to watch a game now, and it was about 40 to 30, and I'm like,
Hey,
yeah.
sunshine.
I'm kind of I've not gone to the game since they put them up
Hey,
because
sunshine.
I'm thinking shit, bro. You put the season in the middle of the season. What's going on? We put it in the middle of the
So
season
Ray,
for.
when was the last time you went to Old Trafford?
When I saw Mark at a Europa League game, that was about December time, just before they put the prices up,
That
and
was
I
the
was
last
like,
time you went to Old Trafford when Mark flew in
yeah,
from Germany.
December, yeah, because they put the prices up then, bro. Because I was
Jesus,
gonna get some. I was gonna get some more freaking tickets in it, and I'm gonna go. Yeah, let's go.
that's
But then
criminal.
they put the prices up right after that, bro. And I'm like, shit, bro, this is madness, bro. You could have waited till the end of the season. So I've done a bit of mini protest on that, and I said, fuck that, I'm not buying any tickets now, because you
But
guys, them
I
just
feel like from you said that £66, £66, man. That's like about 80 to 90 US,
exactly,
and
bro.
that's not including tax.
Nope. That's right in the middle of the season. Right in the middle of the season. Right about December time when it's Christmas and all that shit. And you go into the games then, yeah. Because I was lucky when I went because they didn't put the prices up then. So I got them for
Yeah.
45 quid. I got one for 30. And a mate of mine flogged it for 20. So it was all right because I was getting some good
Uh-huh.
tickets and I was getting some good seats as well. But straight after the, I think Bordeaux Glint game or something like that, the man, they came with this bullshit email about, oh, I'm sorry, we
Uh-huh.
increasing ticket prices to 66 quid. I'm like, what are you talking about? Because, I got to jump on a train as well to watch them because, where Old Trafford is, it's about 30 to 40 minutes away from my home. And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay, that's
Sounds-
about what, 15 quid to go on a train, and then another 66 quid to go into the game, and then you've got to eat because you can't bring your food into the game now because they're like, they got you like bloody hotel, like, like airport security, patting you down and all this shit. So you can't bring a Coke or nothing in there. You gotta
Mhm.
like leave it in it, and then it's like, oh, now you've put my price up from 40 to about almost
They're
100 to
taking
go
the
see it.
piss. They're
They're
taking the
taking exactly
piss.
taking the piss,
Jim
mate.
Ratcliffe and the Glazers
He's taking the
taking the
piss, bro.
piss.
And I'm like, that's why I've been on this bloody mini protest meet. I say, bro, you giving me charging me this for this kind of football? That's why I say you better get me a squad next season so I can say, okay, I might go because we're actually doing something and I actually enjoy watching the football. For right now, at the end of the season, bro, I'm watching it in the pub outside the ground and just watching it that way because I'm thinking, nah, you're not gonna scout my wallet out and you put this club in this way. Yeah.
Ray, you said if you not even going inside Old Trafford, because you rather watch it at a pub. I have to believe you because you live in Manchester.
Yeah, live
You've
around there, yeah.
seen it all.
Yeah.
You've seen it all, and what you're seeing to compare what you're seeing now is a disgrace.
It's a disgrace, bro. I mean, even before Elias came in, like I've been going since about because I moved to this area around 2020, 2001 or something like that. So we got about 20 something years into it. And even then, it wasn't as expensive as it is now, but at least you could have actually enjoyed the football. You know what I mean? And we were actually winning games and scoring goals.
Mhm.
And the Old Trafford was actually quite nice to go to. But now, since Ineos has gone there, they've got so many stuff, mate. You know what I mean?
Mm.
They don't have the security there anymore, so you don't even know your. Because I had some friends there, worked in security and all that, and they used to get me in, slide me in the door. They're gone because they've cut the bloody staff.
Mhm.
So you go there, like it's just like there's hardly any stewards, bro.
Good to have connections.
You know what I mean? There's hardly any stewards, mate. You know
Mm.
what I mean? So you go into the game, things are happening on it when you sit around
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and then there's no stewards to call and say, look, this guy, something's wrong with this guy because they're just all cut, and it's like, what the why? I tell you, it's something else, mate.
Mm. So Ray, may I ask you something? Tell me your most favorite Fergie time match because
Wow,
when it came to
wow,
Fergie time, tell me your
wow.
most favorite Fergie time match plus your favorite European Fergie time match.
Well, my favorite Fergie time match got to be European wise. Got to be '99, innit? Where the guy just where that was proper Fergie time. Because in them days, I
The
think football.
trouble.
I don't know if yeah, man, the trouble. Because that in them days, yeah, European teams were hard. They're harder than they are now, to be honest. Because we had to go through Bayern Munich, Juventus, all those hard guys, bro. And then we were missing Skull.
Mhm.
I think we were missing Keane because he got a yellow card. And I think
Mhm.
they were whooping our backside all that match, mate. And I thought to
Keane and
myself,
Scalzi, because both of them got a
yeah,
yellow.
yeah. And they were proper whipping our
Mhm.
backside all that game. And I thought, we're not winning this Champions League. And then, me and my brother, like, thinking, oh shit, guy scored. The guy scored again, mate. That was mental. That was mental Fergie time. And in recent years, I think the one that I went to in recent years
Mhm.
was Owen. You know when Owen scored against
Mental Fergie.
yeah, man. You know when Owen scored against
Mhm.
and it was made it 4-3 because we got Owen and we were laughing at Liverpool fans and going, look, man, he's come to Manchester United win the title, isn't it? And he scored.
Oh
I
yeah,
think it
yeah,
was,
we got him from Liverpool. Who were playing that day?
yeah.
I
I
remember
can't
that
remember,
goal.
bro. I can't remember, but I remember the goal itself because it was like I passed the Giggs and then Giggs saw him, yeah. And I was thinking I was sat at the start the East stand. And we
Mhm.
were like, oh, yo, Giggs got the ball. And as soon as he slipped to the Owen slugged it in, bro. Some dude would drop on top of me, bro. I can't even remember who. I'm like trying to breathe, and the guy's on top of me, yeah? I'm like, yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking, man, this is mad. I just said, this is mad, bro. And then Owen running across this thing, and I'm trying to breathe, and this guy's on top of me. And I'm thinking, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, but then he goes, oh, sorry, man. I said, all right, man, no worries, man. And the excitement got us into it. Yeah. That was a sick Fergie time because he did that in Fergie time as well. I
Yeah,
remember,
man.
I just can't remember who we were playing. We were playing a big club, and then I think they equalised, and then Giggs popped up with he found Owen, and that was
Yeah.
a mental. Yeah,
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, you know one of the most memorable matches for me, because although I was watching United when I was younger, but you know when
mm,
you're younger
mm,
you're not fully vested. But you know
mm.
what got me fully vested in
Mm.
United is when I saw the club lift our our third Champions League trophy.
Oh yeah, but that was
You
sick.
feel me?
It was on
Like
yeah,
for me, that was the first time I seen us lifting a Champions League trophy
yeah,
because that for me right there to solidify. I'm like, yo, we are the greatest club in the world. We're the biggest club in the world. Nobody's gonna stop us. Man United is never gonna die. And when you
exactly,
see
bro.
when John Terry slipped, because I cut school to watch that game.
Wow,
When John
wow,
Terry slipped, I celebrated like it was nothing. I'm
bro. I
like,
can't remember.
yes, I was doing backflips after backflips after backflips. I'm like, hold that.
Bro, I got lost because I was in London watching that game.
Mm,
And man, after John Terry slipped, mate, I can't
mm.
remember nothing because there was some heavy heavy session. I can't remember anything after John Terry. 'Cause I saw him because
Yeah, man.
we don't normally because we didn't normally
And I
win.
feel like around that time it was prime CR. That's prime CR7.
Yeah, when he scored that header, that mad header. Do you remember that in that game when
Mm,
he leapt like some sort of gazelle and scored that header out of nowhere?
mm-hmm,
Because that was prime Ronaldo, wasn't it?
mm-hmm,
Prime
mm-hmm,
Ronaldo, and because we don't normally win
mm-hmm,
penalty shootouts under Fergie a lot in them days. Because I remember
mm-hmm,
losing to Arsenal in the FA Cup final to penalties, and then we're like, oh god, here we
mm-hmm,
go, penalties again, in it. But Van der Sar kind of pulled off some
mm-hmm.
crazy penalty saves, and then John Terry stepped up, and I was like, oh shit, and then he slipped, and I was like, yeah, man, and that was great. And then I went to the parade. Oh, that parade was just sick.
Bro,
That was just sick,
I
man.
was watching. Sorry.
Yeah. I went to the parade because he started from Old Trafford, then he went all through Manchester, and that was just sick, man. You know what I mean? There was all sorts of things going on, and it was like, wow. Uh,
Yo, for me, right? I was rewatching that game the other night. I'm just like, yo, if my parents only knew I cut school that day to watch this. Because you know, old school Jamaicans, if you don't go to school, they beat you.
oh
So
yeah,
Ray,
yeah.
when I said sorry about the night. So Ray, when I said I cut school, bro, I cut school because I said this game is not missing me.
Mm, mm,
Until this
mm.
day, if I tell my mother that now, that I cut school under her watch because my dad was out of the country at the time back home because he had some stuff to deal with.
Mm.
If my mom found out to this day I cut school to watch that game, I think she'll crucify me. Although I'm a grown ass man, she'll crucify me because I sent you to school and you went to your cousin's house to go watch the damn game.
Yeah. Oh boy, that's funny, man. That's funny. You cut the school to watch the game, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I was lucky. I was lucky. I never did anything like that.
yeah.
I didn't cut school to watch the game
Because
because,
this is what we are. We're Man United. It's a part of
yeah,
life. It's our DNA. You know.
in it, yeah, man. Ah. And also, I remember as well when we played because we
Yeah.
beat Chelsea that year, and then boy, we're mad in it. But we got into trouble because we started calling them Chelsea Red Boys. It, when I was in the
Mm.
Stratford end, and they like came on the they came on the mic and said, "Would you stop singing these chants, please?"
Hmm.
Because I think Chelsea, yeah, we had Chelsea, and Wayne Rooney scored, and then we just went crazy, mate, crazy. As boy, yeah, there's some good memories there at Old Trafford, you know. That's
Mm.
why I'm like kind
Hey,
of.
I don't know the words for one song.
Mm.
No, sorry. Continue.
Yeah, I said I kind of in two minds for it to go to a new stadium. To be honest, even though I want to go to a new stadium, I'm still thinking, oh wow, I'm going to
Mm.
miss. But that's years down the road, that because these lot got to give me a team first, didn't it? Before I start to be like, oh yeah, we've got a stadium. You know what I'm saying, Rasta?
Exactly.
So you were saying about the chance.
Hmm. So yeah. So the one chant I don't remember is about a Chelsea chant. Kick 'em out, kick them out, kick the Blues out. I don't remember the chant, but as a kid, I used to know the chant. I used to say that chant all the time, and I'm
We used to have
like,
the chant. We
oh,
used to chant said the chant was Viva John Terry, could have run
mm.
the cup, but he fucked it up. Viva John Terry. And we used to sing that a lot every time John Terry came to Old Trafford because
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah, because he missed it. So we yeah. So every time John Terry came, he said, Viva John Terry, could have won the cup, but
Yo,
he fucked it up.
for me, for me, anytime we play Chelsea, I'm like, yo, it's either we're gonna beat them, they're gonna beat us, or we're gonna draw. And out of all the clubs in the Premier League, we draw with them the most.
Yeah, we do. To be honest with you, all the other clubs and all the Premier
Mm.
League, Chelsea, I seem to have the most fun with. I can't stand Liverpool, as you know. Forget Arsenal, man, because Arsenal was
Mm-hmm.
annoying. Uh,
Born Liverpool.
you know what I mean? Them man always come with some nonsense. You know what I'm
Dembele
saying?
yesterday.
Who? Oh yeah, shush them. Yeah, shush Arsenal. Chatting all the time. They're not going to win the Champions League anyway. They're like too hype up
Usman
them.
Dembele.
Yeah, they shush.
Yeah.
Shush. You know, and they're not going to Paris and overturning that. You know what I mean? I mean, they've been worse than United has been for 20 years, and they're chatting yeah, I don't understand
Yeah,
Leicester, they're Arsenal fans,
my
right? They say,
God.
be like, yeah, we're Arsenal, and I was like, bro, you've not won a league in 20 years. 20 years, bro. You've not won a league, mate. You've not even won a trophy on the. I think you won one trophy under Arteta. That's 5 years ago. We won three in the meantime, and just because you finished in second
No,
in
no,
the
no.
year, well,
Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
okay,
Hold on. Remember, Arteta said they won three trophies: the two Charity Shield and the FA Cup that they won with Unai Emery's team. So they won three trophies.
three trophies. Okay, okay. If they want to give the, you know what I mean. And what's he done? What's he done since finished second? Um, in a non-title
Mm-mm.
race. In a non-title race. Uh, that is I think he's grown the league once, and this season has been a non-title race, hasn't it?
Mhm.
So I'm like, yo, what you guys always chatting about this and that? And it's like I watched Lee Gotti yesterday.
Yep.
Again, he's the funniest person to watch because he's like, you mutants always talking about how good we are. We don't win nothing.
Yes.
And I'm like, yes, you're right. You're all mutant, mate. You don't win anything.
Yes.
But yeah, but if we could just fix up, if we could fix up the league, man,
He
we
said,
just need
"You
to fix up.
mutants." Yo. I'm not gonna lie, man. That guy's hilarious.
Yeah. He goes, you mutants,
Mm.
and he was cussing off his captain, man. He was like, what? Captain No Show. Oh shit. But as I
Yep.
was saying, man, if we could fix up in the league,
Yep.
I think we're overtaking Arsenal anyway. If we fix up in the league, man, we could overtake them. Bro. I don't know when we're going to
Mhm.
do that. I really don't.
Of course. Of course. But and this is why I say with this fraud ownership we have, right?
Mm, mm.
My four eyes, my eighth eyes is on you
Yeah,
because
man.
if y'all don't do nothing, I'm telling you, yeah, mm,
Yeah, man, because we've got to, because honest to God, right, since this takeover shit,
mm,
we've got worse. You know, we weren't great, but since they talk about this takeover, and it's been going on for 2 years, isn't
yep,
it? The teams got worse, and then the first year was last February, wasn't it? And we started sliding then,
hmm
and they've not done anything, to be honest. I
hmm
mean, look what they did to Ten Hag. I mean, many people
hmm
say, "Oh, he should have been sacked," but the thing
hmm
about it, right? They backed the guy, and then 9 games later, you're sacking him, and you're thinking to yourself, "Well, why did you spend all that damn money?" And the thing what annoyed me with Ineos the most, these fraudsters, is they bring in a manager that doesn't even play the same style of football that Eric Ten Hag played. So you could have said, okay, maybe he's the manager, and then we've got another manager, the exact same guy doing the exact same thing, and the players are playing good football. These jackasses come in and bring in a manager that plays three at the back.
It's the players, man, not the manager.
You know what I mean? Plays three at the back, Rasta, and then make us suffer more because they've got to now learn this three at the back. Why didn't you? Well, and Amin said, I wanted summer. I wanted summer. He said, I wanted summer. And they say, now or never. Well, look at, well, you know, that's why I'm excusing Amrin this season because he told them I wanted summer. And they sat Dan Answorth and Dan said, look, keep it Ten Hag and let's go for the summer move. Well, no, you can't tell me what to do. I'll sack you. And then now you look at them in because there's sometimes when you watch it when you don't watch it on telly or something, they'll show you these jackasses in the crowd, and they look like lost ghost men. They're like they don't even
Mhm.
look like they don't even know what's going on because they're like, oh shit, what have we done? What have we done? You can see it on their face, and it's like you're fraudsters, mate, because you came to the club. I mean this
Mhm.
strategic this strategic review shit that they was that they jumped down heads for about 6 months. What the hell? What the hell, Rasta? What the hell is this um, review thing that they were supposed to do? Because if they did a review thing, they would have known what to do at the start of the season.
A whole bunch of bollocks.
Bunch of bollocks and lies. They were sat there collecting the
Mhm.
money. When they first came in, they weren't doing nothing. They lied. They talk about, oh, we're looking at this and we're looking at that, and in 6 months we know what to do. Well, 6 months has come and we're worse. So obviously you weren't doing anything. You were just driving around in your fancy cars and lying to the fans because you knew that you didn't have a plan. They knew they didn't have a plan, so that's why they just did what they did, innit? Yeah, man.
They were
Sorry, I know there's
winging
a bit
it,
of a
man.
yeah, but bro, that's exactly what I said in these chats. They were winging it. They were winging it from day one. They when they took over the club, they were winging it, and they're now running it like a business, doing cuts and cuts and cuts. And this bullshit about we can't get this player. No, it's because you don't want to pay the money. Because I still question this thing where United are so poor when when we was like top of the rich list for about 6 or 7 years straight. So where the hell the money's gone? And I know that I know that you're charging people money because when you go there, it's 75,000 people
Mhm,
full all the time, no matter
mhm,
what. Even if I have made a even I've made a mini protest during the season, there's people still
mhm.
going there and they're still charging them that money. So I don't believe them when they say, "Oh, we've got no money," because I'm thinking, well,
Of
you
course,
just took over a rich club,
from
so you
all over the
must
world
know
coming too.
exactly. I mean, it's all over the world. Is United all over the world, and they're going to, I think it's Malaysia,
Mhm,
and they're getting 9 million there just for
mhm,
touring the lads out at the end of the season. So all this bullshit about we ain't got no money.
mhm.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't know about you,
Speaking of
Rasta.
money, Ray,
Yeah.
mm, I I think in the Europa League thus far, we made about 25 million pounds,
Mm,
right?
mm,
25 million pounds. Plus,
mm,
wherever we finish in the league this season, that's about 30 million pounds we're gonna get
mm,
from the
mm,
Premier League. Don't forget,
mm.
people buying the kits, the food, the tickets. Oh, and the TV streams and all of that.
Exactly. All that.
So
All that. Yeah.
what has the Glazers been doing for the past 20 years? Either stealing money out of the club, how they bought it, but with the extra money, what have they been doing with the extra money?
And this is my question. This is my question. This is why I was questioning Paul. What the hell have you done with the money? I mean, you get in money all the time at Manchester United, and your revenues are going up to about 700 million a year. So where are you doing? You're stealing the money. You've got to be stealing the money because if they released the figures last season, and last season I think we got the first time we're reaching over 600 million pound in revenue. That's a loan for all the season, plus all the other money that you get, and the league position money that you get, as you said, and the sponsorship money that you said you got. Because don't forget, we were supposed to get 92 million from Adidas sponsorship. Yeah, so we're getting all of that money. So where's it going? How are they going to come and say, "Oh, we're so broke and all this"? Wait, bro, you get at least. I think United getting at least a billion. Secretly, I believe so. So I'm thinking, and plus the Glazers are worth 10 billion themselves. So where is it? Why this club? You're lying to us because I know they're lying, telling me that we're so broke, where our owners are worth 10 billion. You're getting close to £1 billion revenue, and you know what the thing is, Rasta? You know what got me right is they showed this Glazer guy in Florida, this Alvin Glazer guy. The guy is walking around laughing and smiling, and I think one of the British reporters asked
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
"Well, what happened to Ineos? Do you like Ineos?" The guy's laughing. He goes, "Oh, I'm meeting the president." And they asked him, "Do you want to sell?" And he just smirked and pulled his
Yeah, I
chest
remember.
out and
I've seen
says,
that clip. I've seen that
"Yeah."
clip.
He put his chest out and he goes, "Oh, I'm not selling." So from then on, I thought, "You lying bastard." There is no, there is, we're not in as debt as you're trying to make out because if you've got something that's problematic, Lester, you get rid of it, don't you? You don't keep it to let it grow more and more problematic.
Hmm.
So these
Let,
boys are
let, let
lying
me
to
let me
us.
tell you something, Ray. The thing about Man United, right? No, sorry. Continue.
No, continue, mate, because I know there's a bit of a delay between us. So continue, yeah.
Okay, okay. So I'm just thinking on I'm thinking what I'm about to say, right? Man United as an asset itself is extremely valuable, extremely valuable. So these frauds that we have of ownership, they're looking at it. No matter what, people still gonna buy tickets. People gonna steal this. So let's hold on to it for a little longer and see how much we could squeeze out of it. And they squeeze the life, the heart, and the soul out of this club. All is left is just an empty shell. And with this empty shell, they're trying to mold it back certain way so they can attract people, this and that, because they notice people's catching on to them. So when you notice people catching on to them, they gotta fugazi everything now. So when they fugazi everything, they're like, nah, man, no, it's still going on. This is good, Ray. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, these frauds better back this manager in the summer. Because if these frauds don't back him in the summer, Ray, there will be consequences.
Oh yeah, big time,
Fans
bro.
all over the world,
We're ready to
all
go.
over London, Manchester, wherever, cancel their season tickets. Don't
We're ready
go
to
to
go, bro.
no games.
We're ready to
Make
go.
them lose money. Do a statement. They need to back this manager and stop this lying shenanigans.
Exactly, bro. Because we're ready to go, bro. We're ready to go, mate. I mean, I've got a lot of other friends who've stopped on the same thing I've got. They say, "Forget, I'm not renewing my season ticket. I'm not going because I just don't believe in this board." And I said to them, "Well, look, come summer, they've got to renew faith in them because what they've done is a load of shenanigans and lies. You know what I mean? They've cut loads of staff, and even the cutting of the staff will still give them more money. So you've got to now produce. You know what I mean? Don't come tell me, oh, we
Yeah.
haven't got no money to go for the top talent. Well, you've cut the staff, you put the money up. So you in fact you're getting more money now. So you should be going in there
Yeah.
and getting us a Jokeris, going in there getting us all the players that can improve the first team, and let us at least get. Because I don't think we're going to win the league next season. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to push pressure to do that. But I expect at least a top six, or maybe sneak in the Champions League by the 5th place or something like that. So that's what I'm hoping you can do. But Ineos has got to get the things going. They got to get things going because they can't mess about. They can't mess about.
No, nigga.
Yeah.
Okay, I think work is calling you, isn't
Sorry,
it?
that's one of my coworkers. That's
All
one of my
right.
coworkers. Sorry. I took his shit. Yeah,
All right, man. All right.
I took his shit. I got like 7 more minutes to run this stream, but I'm gonna. The main important thing I want to ask you, right? For as
Yeah.
long as you've been a Man United fan, right?
Yeah.
How optimistic are you going forward with this new manager, his new tactics?
How optimistic am I? Oh man, that's a good question. You know, Russ, I'm gonna tell you a lie, right? Over the years, my optimistics has just been dropping low and low and low and low, and I don't have the same vibes I used to have because we're now on our 7th manager. With this new manager, with Amrin, my thing with it is I'm just gonna let the board try build. I'm putting all the blame now on the board. Let the board build, and then I want to see what he could do when he's got these players. You know what I mean? And so that's where I'm not going to say I don't have any optimism, but I'm putting it all on the board to let them build us a team because we need to build a team now. We don't need to do the silliness what they're doing. Build a team for this guy. So he may not win us a league, but what I want from Amarin is to build a United that's going up. So even if he leaves, I don't want to be seeing us back where we were. Then we have to restart this whole shit again. You know what I mean? Now, if he leaves and he doesn't win the title, I want to say, okay, Amarin, you've done all right. You finished second or you
There have been
finished
so
third.
many rebuilds.
You see, yeah, and I'm fed up of it now. So my optimistic, is gone down because of that. But what I want from Amrin, and I'm hoping this time, is just get us in the place. Like like when I don't know how far you, Bob. You know when Ranieri left Chelsea, and Jose just came in and won. That's what I want. I want guy, build a team to a certain era where it's ready to go. You know what I mean? And then if they want to renew Amrin's contract and he's ready to go with the team, I'm happy with that. But just build me a team that's ready, on the verge of going some places, so we know that.
Mm.
And I don't even think it should take 4 or 5 years. I think it should take at least 2 or 3 seasons
Mm.
to get ready to. Oh, look, we second or we third, but look, we're only about 5 or 6 points behind somebody, and we just need one massive signing. Boom, off we go. That's what I want. Not this. Not what we're doing. Don't want this. You know what I mean? And that's where my optimism lie. Yeah, yeah.
All right, for me, right? I get it. I hear what you're saying, and I agree with you. And even if this manager leaves, I agree that the team needs to be continuously going up, so we could officially become title challengers, right? But what I
Mm.
want for this team to do next season, because they're good enough to win the next trophy, any domestic cup next trophy, I want us to lift it again. Because at the
Yeah,
end of the
yeah,
season, I could care less. As long as we
yeah,
don't get relegated, I want us to lift a
yeah.
trophy. Because this team is good enough to lift a trophy.
Yeah, it is, and we've seen that. We've seen that,
So
mate. Yeah,
that's that's
yeah.
that's that's the main thing for me.
Okay. Yeah, and I feel you on that. I
Mm-hmm.
feel you on that, and I agree with you that with so to some degree. But I also, as I said, I want the team now to be better in the Premier League. You know what I mean? So we can really go for that. Because we've
Mm-hmm.
always pretended like we're going for the Premier League, and then we drop somewhere
Exactly.
in some sort of, I don't know, some bush or something. So we need to start to be like, yes, because you've got to win trophies as well. Win the cups, keep the winning feeling going, and then make an assault on that league ball, because we need these guys to stop bashing us like with some yo-yo club that's never won a and we've got 13 Premier Leagues. Since the Premier League started, we're the kings of the Premier League. 13. Nobody's catched us in that.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool's only won the
Exactly.
second Premier League title in
Exactly.
whatever, and they're talking to us like they've been running the show, and we've just been
Yep.
sleeping. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So
Oh no, no, no,
we
no!
need,
Hold on, hold
yeah,
on, hold on. Let me say this. Liverpool has the old titles.
exactly.
The old titles. We
Yes,
have the new 13 new looking trophies.
exactly. And they're coming up. Oh, you got 20 times, and I'm saying,
Mm,
bro,
mm-hmm,
that was back in the
mm-hmm,
80s, bro, when the Premier League wasn't around, and we've got 13 new league titles, yeah, and you just got 2. So stop
mm-hmm,
yapping. Yeah, man.
mm-hmm,
Yeah. Okay.
mm-hmm. Yeah, Ray. But Ray, listen, thank you for being on this channel. Thank you for coming, sharing your knowledge.
Okay.
People, Ray will be back on this channel again. There's a few other
Yeah, man.
people I'm working on getting that all at once. We all going to be on a panel, but I'm gonna get them on the channel one at a time.
Yeah.
But Ray,
Respect,
let the
Rasta, man.
people know what's your thoughts on tomorrow's game.
Well, my thoughts to people out there
Mm-hmm.
watching this good channel, man. United is going to get a very hard fought draw or 1-0 victory. That's what I'm feeling. I think we're gonna spoil the game. We're going to keep it tight, and then we're going to bring them back at our home ground, and we're going to rock them out, and hopefully get to that final.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You heard it, people. You heard it from here. You heard it on Rasta Stocks. You heard it from Ray himself, the local Manchester fan.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right.
Okay.
Check out, folks. Later.
Peace, guys. Later.
Yeah. All right, Phil. Later. Yep.